Real Madrid's latest center-back signing has a social media addiction?
About it, my son has told me the young players, everybody looks up to this young man. 20 years of age, he is so cool, so composed, so chilled, as he says.
The biggest club in the world signed a guy who reps memes as his goal celebration. But it's more than that, because this chill guy was one of the top transfer targets this summer.
We'll begin with Dean Huijsen. There's a £50 million release clause in his contract. He's the subject of huge interest from the likes of Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Newcastle United and Tottenham. They've all been meeting with his representatives.
Besides all the clubs, Real Madrid secured his signing. But who is Dean Huijsen? What does he bring to this Real Madrid squad, and why is he always so relaxed? This is the full story of Dean Huijsen and how he strengthens Real Madrid's squad. Let's dive in. Dean Huijsen stands among the top young talents in football today. He's the only under-21 center-back globally to rank in the 80-plus percentile for defensive duels, progressive passes, and progressive carries, hitting the 98th, 87th, and 82nd percentiles respectively. And he's achieving this at Bournemouth. Remarkable. This season, Bournemouth have shone brightly, and Dean Huijsen, the 20-year-old Spanish center-back star, has been a key part of their impressive performance. Expanding on this further, and it brings out another remarkable fact about Huijsen. Statistically speaking, he's the finest young center-back in the top 5 leagues in Europe right now. Dean Huijsen versus the top 5 under-21 center-backs in the world right now, he leads with the most passes completed, progressive carries, progressive actions, goals, and headed goals. It's not just for Bournemouth. He played both legs for Spain in the Nations League quarterfinals against the Netherlands, nabbing an assist. Recently, he also grabbed an assist in the semi-final against France, helping Spain reach the final. That isn't just buzz. The more you dive into his stats and see him perform, you realize Dean Huijsen is a phenomenal talent. For Real Madrid, he's the future they need right now. It's one thing to know how great he is, but it's another thing to spend 50 million euros on a 20-year-old center-back. So why? Why did Real Madrid spend this cash on him? For anyone following Real Madrid's season, it's obvious.
You got to go after Dean Huijsen, number one. The buyout clause for him is reported near, 50 million, I think it's pounds or euros. Doesn't matter what the currency is. You pay the money. This is a guy that's a star in the making, has been excellent for Bournemouth this season, and he plugs the holes and deals with the injuries you have in your back line. And this is a kid that's going to be there for the long haul.
It's an immediate solution to the defensive crisis Real Madrid has had this season. This has been so bad, it's almost unimaginable. Every team faces injury problems as the season progresses, but for Real Madrid, it felt like a curse. By mid-November, the right-hand side of their defense, Dani Carvajal and Eder Militao, both suffered ACL injuries, ruling them out for the rest of the season. David Alaba struggled to find consistent game time, battling injuries since his return in January. Ferland Mendy hasn't played since mid-March, hit by back-to-back muscle injuries. Antonio Rudiger faced knee surgery plus a 6-match ban for his Copa del Rey final meltdown. In the game against Mallorca, Jacob Ramon debuted for the club because Aurelien Tchouameni, the midfielder playing as defensive cover for Los Blancos, also got injured. The idea is clear. Defensively, these injuries cost Real Madrid dearly this season. Dean Huijsen's arrival solves this immediately. Beyond the injuries, there's more. Following Real Madrid for the past couple of years, Dean Huijsen's transfer is a part of an existing policy, only with a slight twist. For years, it used to be the Galacticos, signing the best players in the world in their positions. The idea remains with Madrid even to date. The signings of Kylian Mbappe and Trent Alexander-Arnold show this. The Dean Huijsen transfer shows a new approach Real Madrid is taking now, thus signing the finest young players in the world. Jude Bellingham, Arda Güler, Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, Eduardo Camavinga. None of these guys has clocked 21 years or more when Real Madrid signed them. At 20, Dean Huijsen fits this description perfectly. He's a signing the club is making in the long term, but he's also a signing the soon-to-be Real Madrid wants. Why?
The reason he's so good is that he's proactive rather than reactive, stepping up early to stop attacks before they become dangerous. But what really makes him special is his ability on the ball.
What truly sets him apart is his skill on the ball. That's the key. In a role where center backs are expected to be physically dominant and win duels, his ball-playing ability shines. With a lean build, he uses it to his advantage, mastering the art of intercepting rather than just defending. When he gets the ball, he can pick passes with either foot. His game thrives on polished possession play, favoring bold, forward passes over safe sideways ones. Among under-21 center backs in Europe's top 5 leagues, he's near the top for progressive passes, final third passes, long passes, and through balls. Even against the Premier League's best, beyond the under-21 bracket, Huijsen holds his ground. His composure and precision make him a standout. For Xabi Alonso, it's the ideal fit. At Bayer Leverkusen, Alonso's center backs were fluid, passing through the lines from back to front, often driving forward to pull opponents out of position and open space for attackers. Huijsen makes this vision real. His passing and ball carrying let him surge forward, and he knows how to find the net. What a strike! He's bagged 3 goals in the Premier League against Tottenham, Manchester United, and Arsenal, 3 of the big 6. That's what you call a clutch performance. Think about Xabi Alonso and his track record with young stars like Florian Wirtz and Jeremy Frimpong. His system elevated them, and Dean Huijsen seems next to thrive under him. The move makes sense, especially since despite fierce competition from other clubs, Huijsen had only one destination in mind. When asked about Real Madrid's interest, he called it an honor to be linked with such a club. It's clear, this guy lives to play for Los Blancos. Huijsen's talent isn't new. He's been a standout since his early days at Juventus. Signed in 2021 as part of their youth focus, he was meant to join talents like Kenan Yildiz, Matías Solly, Samuel Illing Jr., and Enzo Barnechea in the first team. He earned a promotion and debuted at the San Siro, holding a 1-0 lead for Juventus. Coach Massimiliano Allegri saw his composure cool as ice. His loan at Roma boosted his reputation further. Though he played just 10 minutes in Serie A, Jose Mourinho dubbed him world-class, a praise Huijsen cherishes. "I owe him a lot," he said. "He saw my potential and believed in me." Juventus planned to keep him, a shining talent in Italy, but squad changes under Thiago Motta and a need for €200 million forced his sale alongside Barnechea and Illing Jr. Bournemouth snapped him up thanks to Roma's former director Tiago Pinto, now Bournemouth's football operations president. Under Andoni Iraola, Huijsen grew into a top young talent, gaining vital experience. Now, he's headed to Real Madrid, a seamless journey, much like his choice to pick Madrid over other suitors. Opting for Spain's national team was another bold call, despite other options. Dean Huijsen's journey to Real Madrid is no fluke. It's the start of something massive. At 20, he's already a defensive rock with the ball-playing flair Xabi Alonso craze. His proactive style, seen at Bournemouth and Spain's Nations League run, fits Madrid's youth revolution perfectly. From shutting down attacks early to scoring clutch goals against Premier League giants, Huijsen brings a rare edge. For Los Blancos, he's not just a fix for their injury-hit backline. He's a cornerstone for years to come. With Alonso's system set to unlock his potential, the Bernabeu is ready for a new star. Huijsen's dream of wearing the white jersey is now reality, and his story's just beginning. Craving more epic football stories? Smash that subscribe button for Driblio and tell us which player's journey you're waiting to watch next.